Hey, what's up everybody? So I just got back from my first day of surgery rotations in my third year. I'm just going to break down how the day went and what I'm going to expect over the next 3 weeks of general surgery. Let's get to it. Okay, so general surgery, right? Everybody is super anxious about this specialty or this rotation, and I'm not gonna lie, it seems like it's gonna suck. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be really that bad. So the day started off with me getting there around 7:30 in the morning and having no clue where to go. I was just told, be at the hospital in the surgery wing by 8 a.m. and we'll get to it. So I started off by doing a scrub session with the scrub nurses just to show that I know how to scrub in for a surgery, which our schools taught us way back when. So that wasn't a problem. And then I met the academic coordinator and she hooked me up with the resident who I'm going to be working with for the next 3 weeks. It's really a team of residents, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be working with this one guy for the most part. He's actually an intern, so like we're about the same age, or closer I guess, and the same skill set. He was pretty cool. I liked him. He's basically going to be my guide for the next 3 weeks. So, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be the one to give me the evaluation, like grade me at the end per se. Next, we went and met one of the attendings just in passing in the hallway, and this dude seems super cool. I'll get to it in a little bit, but just make sure that you know that people are different on the outside of the OR versus the inside of the OR. That's going to be the closing spiel. And then we took a tour of the whole hospital to show me where the surgery wing is, where the residence room is, where the meetings room are, where the hospital library is, things like that. And he told me what my day's going to look like. So my day is basically going to start at 5 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. You usually don't have to work the weekends. And I get to the hospital before any of the residents or attendings, which kind of sucks, but I guess it's just the expectations of the medical student. So I get there and I have to print off the patient's list. So every person who's getting a surgery that's in my team or being given by a team member or the residents or attendings, I print off that surgery list and I write down all of the patient's vitals from what's changed over the last 24 hours. You also highlight or dictate anything important stuff that the surgery team needs to know, like if they're allergic to stuff or things like that. So it feels like a lot of, important information that they're trusting on someone who literally has never done a rotation before, but I guess you gotta learn somehow. So then you make photocopies of those and distribute them when everyone, I guess, gets there. They normally get there from 5:30 to 6 a.m. and the cases start. So that way you make everyone's life easier, and that's your role, is just to make everyone's life easier. One of my other roles is I'm gonna have to go to a clinic for 1 or 2 hours a week, which doesn't seem hard. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital's morbidity and mortality, which is the M&M, if you've ever heard that or seen that on TV. I gotta go to those and basically listen to how not to kill people or why people died. So that's kind of sad. I also gotta go to like ethics committees and then like small group like chalk talks by attendings, which I also don't think will be too bad. My hours look like 5 a.m. to probably 4 to 6 p.m. I don't really think that there's a lunch break. I think you just kind of eat whenever you get a chance and kind of sneak away to the residence lounge. And I said this, you don't have weekend duty. There is an optional call night where you can, take call and do like the trauma stuff, and you're excused the next day. They told me only do that if you're interested in surgery, otherwise it's a waste of your time. But it basically seems like if you're interested in surgery, just stay late, come early, and do everything extra. If you're not interested in that, they basically told me don't worry about it unless you just want to look good. And I just want to be done with this as fast as possible. And then we went to a OR case where I actually scrubbed in, and I was one of 3 people, the surgeon, the resident, and me. We're working on this open, the sigmoid colon was twisted, so we ended up taking it out, but that's a different story. And it was the guy I met in the hospital, the attending I met in the hospital, walking around, where I thought he was super cool, but when you get in the OR, he was a completely different beast. Like, he was super strict, super mean, and like just pimp questions after pimp questions. So that wasn't too exciting, especially since I don't know what I'm doing. He asked me everything from, like, he pulled out part of the bowel out of the open. There's a hole in the stomach. Pulled out a piece of bowel and said, "What is this? And where is it from?" I don't know. I said sigmoid colon, and he's like, he literally straight as could be, "No, we just took the sigmoid colon out." So that made me feel like an idiot. Other things is he asked me what type of suture I would use for different parts of the body, what is dissolvable versus non-dissolvable, versus synthetic versus natural, things like that. I didn't know there was such a thing. And then he asked me to like cut knots when he made sutures, and he asked me to close with a staple gun. So that was pretty cool. Like, you know, I was involved, but I didn't know what I was doing, and he wasn't the nicest in the OR. Then we get done with the OR, super nice guy. So just know that people's personality changes. Like, I mean, some people think about it as like that's their exam. Like when you're taking an exam, you're super focused, he's super focused, or she's super focused, whoever. But that was my first day. I hope that helps you out. Good luck to you guys, and have fun. See you next time.